guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Ravi Bandura. I hope you guys are feeling great and having a good time. So guys, today we're going to be reacting to Charlie, Kirk and Candace, Owens, and racism, like the end racism. Like I want to see what this video is all about because I'm sure it's gonna be interesting. Let's get right into it.
Go ahead.
All right, so I'll start off with my credentials since apparently they matter.
Oh, they definitely don't matter
I'm
to
an
us.
8-year military veteran. I'm a college student. I'm
you.
a black woman, and I believe that white privilege exists. So we're gonna start with that.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you
And
for
the
your
reason
service.
why white privilege exists is because you guys refuse to acknowledge the history that put people in this position. You want to tell me that white privilege doesn't exist when white people had a upper hand for 250 years to develop generational wealth, and that black people didn't get the right to vote until the 60s, and you're going to tell me that white privilege doesn't exist?
So,
That sounds like it
first of
exists
all-
because you guys got the upper
I
hand.
was
What's funny about that is blacks we're doing better during
Why
that
do we
time.
always call people
no,
blacks?
because
you
I'm
did.
black.
Can we just be black people? Can we just be like African Americans or something? Why are we
The
just
black
blacks?
community, how would you like it said? What makes you feel better on the inside?
Really, anything else other than what you're saying?
Tell me, I'll say how you want
Anything
it.
else
I'll package
other
it
than-
how you need it. Tell me what makes you feel
Literally anything else other than what you're saying.
Okay,
But please
anything
finish
else?
your point.
Why is it that anything else, right? In the Jim Crow era, blacks were doing better. Economically, we're outpacing whites under the Jim Crow era than we were doing.
Let's
than we are
see.
doing.
It
I'm not
probably
done,
has
than
to
we are
do
doing
with the
today
fact that
after
we had our own
$22 trillion
communities
of government
before the
handouts.
fucking
The black
KKK
community-
came and burned them down.
The KKK were Democrats, but give me a second. So after $22 trillion of government handouts and a black president
After how many
for
years
8
of
years, the
slavery
black community
and
is worse
44
off
white
today than we
presidents,
were in the Jim
44
Crow era. How
white
is
male
that possible?
presidents,
Oh, I know,
97%
because they sold you
white
your
male
oppression and you
Congress.
bought it. So you're actually the reason why people like us can't do well, because they've sold you our oppression and you bought it. Blacks were doing better under the Jim
If
Crow
you
era.
acknowledge the oppression of other people, we can heal from it.
No, we
but
can't.
if you want
No,
to
we
ignore
can't.
it, we
We
won't
can't.
have anything happen.
That's not how this works. Dialogue and acknowledging things doesn't make us suddenly rich.
So there's a question I do want to ask, which I can't seem to get an answer. What can she not do in America that a white person can do? What opportunity? You served in the military. You've made good choices. You're getting rewarded for them. You're going to live in the American middle class. What privilege do I have that you don't have that is based on skin color, not on wealth or socioeconomic status? Please.
The fact that you are sitting here with like little to no education trying to talk to people about white privilege is white privilege.
Tell me one thing I said that's wrong, and don't use an argument from authority.
That's like so.
Make a good argument.
I have a degree.
Don't
I'm
cite
arguing
your
from
credentials.
authority
I
because
have a
I'm telling
degree.
you my life experience.
That's not your life experience.
Name
That's a
one-
degree.
Really? I'm sorry.
one
Did you live my
thing-
life?
That means nothing.
Did you live my life?
That's a
Name one
degree.
thing
You're not smarter
that
than him
you
because you have a
can't
degree.
do
Just so you know
that
that.
I
That's a fallacy.
can do.
That's a fallacy.
Name one thing that you can't do that I can do.
I don't know. I can't make a whole dollar.
What? You can't? Why?
Oh my God.
You're trying to tell me in the military women aren't paid the same as men for equal work?
In the military, up until 2 years ago, women weren't even allowed to do most of the jobs that men
Answer the
can do.
question. You just said you couldn't make $1. You said you could not make $1. You served in the military, which
Not
is
to mention that people in the military actually get paid a bullshit wage, but we're not going to
All
talk
right,
about
guys, so
that.
now we're moving
Yeah,
over
let's
to
talk
now
about.
we're moving
That
on
is
to
no-
Let's
nothing
talk
to do
about
with
for a
skin
second
color.
that you want to say that
What-
everyone in the military
What can I not
paid a
do?
shitty
It's a
wage,
feminist
so
lie,
that makes it
radical
right.
feminist lie, and they also sell. There's so many different ways they sell you your oppression, and she has purchased all of them today. So right now we are on sexism, right? So she's saying that I can't make a full $1. Yes, you can. If women stop
It's a
going
lie.
in,
I bet he got
I'm not
paid
done
more to be
speaking,
here
I'm
than
not
you
done
did.
Speaking, okay. If women stop going into career fields like fashion and Vogue and journalism,
psychology.
and we start going into fields like
Engineering.
engineering
Business.
and hard academics,
Finance.
we will make the exact same money that
If
men
not
make.
more.
The wage gap is a myth and
a
a
myth.
lie. It's a myth
Amen.
and a lie, okay?
Can I say?
It's actually a myth and a lie. I understand that you need to be oppressed, but you have just heard from 2 black people that haven't purchased their oppression from the Democrat Party. Respect that.
And what frustrates me is you served our country, which deserves to be applauded, and you have lived a life of a victor, and you have the gumption to tell me you're a victim without evidence. You were not able to cite one thing that you cannot do that I can do. If you make good choices, you will get those choices rewarded. and you brought zero evidence except an argument from an authority and an insult to my lack of a college degree, of which I am so proud of because I'm not indoctrinated because I didn't go to college.
Wow. Wow, guys. One thing I'm going to say is that racism needs to actually end, because literally, I don't even know how to put it, but this is actually not making sense. Once it comes to racism, I feel there are a lot of things white people can do that Africans that are there can do. Yeah, that's actually a true fact. But it does not need, or it's, how do I put it? This argument is actually unnecessary. The only thing that's going to make sense here is when racism stops, because it has to stop. So, guys, we've come to the end of today's reaction. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I love you all. I'll see you on the next one. Keep tuned. Bye.